Hey, hello everybody, I'm back again. Eva Star Unit 73. Today, I'm going to review two new Godzilla figures. One is this guy, the Bandai Creation Space Godzilla from 1998, and another one is right in the back. I'm not gonna show you who it is, but let's take a look at Space Godzilla first. Space Godzilla is from the movies Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla 1994. He was created by the G cells in space. There was a theory that Biolante was the reason because of that. Space molecules combined with G cells created Space Godzilla. So let's take a look at Space Godzilla. He has this gigantic crest on the top. He has these tusks on the front. He has this tongue which has a bit of Slavic paint. But I did got this guy on the marketplace, so what do you expect? His most notable traits are his gigantic crystals, which are usually his weakness. I like the red shading here. Yeah, his feet are kind of bent over because of it being a vinyl. So yeah, here's that crystallized dorsal fins on the back. Here's that long Space Godzilla tail. Space Godzilla is one of my all-time favorite Heisei kaiju. It's probably my favorite Heisei kaiju. Well, apart from Destroy, I really love Destroy. Yeah. By the way, here's the articulation. And by the way, I think his articulation is just the same as Kiryu, minus the toenails or the kneecaps or whatever. Okay, so. What we got? Head moves, arms move in and out, waist moves 360. Okay, and tail moves. Kind of struggling here because I'm holding my camera with one hand and holding the figure in the other. So yeah, Space Godzilla. It's pretty decent, but yeah, I think someday I'm going to get the 2019 reissue version of Space Godzilla. It looks a lot more accurate. And it doesn't have sloppy painting. At least that's what I've seen recently. Here's the Bandai Creations logo, 1998, made in China, Toho. Okay, now I'm gonna take a look at the second figure we got here. This is from Manila, but I actually got this from Japan, and guess who it is? Godzilla 2019, the new one from King of the Monsters. Just look at this figure. You can't deny that this figure is awesome. If you can't afford the SS Martial Arts figure or the NECA one, this is a good choice. Or you could buy the Monster King series version. Okay, let's talk about why I really love this version of Godzilla. I really love him since he's kind of slimmed down a bit from his 2014 version. He's got more classic feet here. He's got a more rounded tail tip. And his dorsal plates are inspired by 1954. Considering that Mike Doherty did say that he was in fact a Godzilla fan, I really like that he respected 1954 with this figure. With this Godzilla. So yeah. The face, same as 2014 but with a little, modifications, like for example blue eyes, and his teeth are kind of perfect, at least for mine. Some figures I've seen on YouTube have sloppy painting, but mine's kind of perfect. Here we see those metallic dorsal spines. I really love them, although as you know, if you do have a Bandai figure, if there's a Spitfire version, they're not gonna paint the entire body, just part of the body, and they're gonna cut it right here. They did that. I think they did that same thing with Shin. Okay. Now here's his six pack. Here's his thighs. I like the details with these. I really like him. There's a little bit of a paint bubble situation here, like there. But I don't bother too much since it's quite small for a paint bubble. So yeah, articulation, very limited. You have arm articulation and leg articulation. I suppose the tail could move, but it has a glue seal, so that's why it can move. Kind of disappointing, but if they didn't glue that, figure's tail might just come up so easily. I like this version of Godzilla. One of my favorites, maybe even my favorites. My second favorite is Godzilla 2000, which I reviewed a few videos back. So if you wanna watch that, check it out. So I got this figure back in 2017. Got it from a marketplace. This is a legit figure. This isn't a bootleg. Don't worry, guys. I know my kaiju figures. I just got this a few days ago from Japan. I really like this design. It's sleek, it's not too bulky, just the right amount of, you know, just the right amount of body shape to make it like the 2014 version, but also having traits from other Godzillas. And by the way, did you watch King of the Monsters? Tell me in the comments if you watched King of the Monsters. And by the way, I liked that Michael Dougherty and Bear McCreary decided to put the old Godzilla team there. I even heard a few Mothra team in Rodan. By the way, I freaking loved King Ghidorah in this film. He looks so cool. And by the way, guys, respect for Kevin. I know a lot of people hate Kevin, but come on, guys. He's a clumsy guy. Everybody knows Kevin is a clumsy guy. Okay, so to round out all of this, I'm just gonna say I love these two. I'll give this a 6 out of 10. I really like it, but the sloppy painting keeps me from loving it. This a solid 10 out of 10. Love the painting. Give it an A for effort. If you don't have an SH Monsters or NECA version, get this one. It will be worthwhile if you get this one. Okay, then I'm gonna end this video up here. So have fun, AV fans, and stay big, G fans.